Hmm. Hmm. Get the camera. Don't hit the camera. Hmm. 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 Whack. Oink. Oink. So I better watch that. Need to go slow with my left. Ah, someone try to hit you in the head. Oh shit, crack. Cover up like that. There you go. That's what you get for trying to hit me in the head. This is a cool. I mean, I'm not the best Filipino martial artist in the world. It's a side martial arts to me that I think is a very, very useful, good martial art, in my opinion. And I took up the study of it, and it's useful to me because I like training with the weapons because the weapons give me some exercise. And I got some heart problems and stuff, and I can't do really super hard physical exercise at the moment because I just had a pacemaker put in. So, I'm going to take it easy and just do some stuff like this and do a little movement and try to keep moving and take it easy. As long as I keep moving, and I don't want to hurt myself, of course. You have to be smart, and that's why I'm doing very little with my left, but I need to do some with it. Just need to take it easy. You can't really lift nothing really heavy. I think it's like 10 pounds for 2 weeks. And then maybe something like maybe don't go over. I really don't lift much over, probably ever over 25 pounds very much. Most things because I get wore out pretty easy because my heart's pretty weak. My heart wasn't so weak. I am strong enough to lift more than that easily. Oh, I'm gonna go sit down. It's good to sit like I was sitting too because you stretch the bottom of your feet, stretch your leg if you can sit like that. It's not easy to sit like that. And it's perfectly fine, like when you're recuperating and like you're in a state like I am, you still want to get a little bit of cardiovascular, you're at a little bit of exercise. Why can't you sit down? And pick up like, and I'm a martial artist, so I put my do my weapons training. Why not? Why not sit down like this? You don't got to stand up and practice like that. You don't have to do anything like what anybody else does. You find a way that fits your circumstances. I've seen plenty of people out there that are good martial artists that are people are in wheelchairs and shit, and they do real good, you know. And that kind of inspired me seeing that because there's a local guy around here too. I think that he's in a wheelchair, and he had like a little page, and he does a bunch of different martial arts. And I thought, well, since I got heart problems, I'm kind of like him. I can still move my arms and legs all right, but I'm limited in what I can do. So why not sit down and try practicing some and just move my upper body? Why not? you know, and I've been doing it. It's been helping my back. You know, I sit like that and I turn like this and I practice like this, like I'm sitting here down like this, and why not? I mean, I have to be careful with my. I just had this thing put in. I can't get too crazy with my movement, but I've been doing more and more like this. And the reason why I do it is because I'm on different medicines that they make me dizzy. And I can't be up outside getting it with my sticks going crazy and maybe pass out, fall down, hit my head. And being on these different medicines they help thin my blood, you know, I could be pretty bad. So why not just sit down here and practice? Because I'm getting a lot of the same training that I would as if I was out there. I'm moving my body like this. And in some ways it's better because of how I disassociate the top and bottoms of my body. I think I'm getting better stretches at times. So hey, why not? You know? And I sit in a chair and practice. You know, if you're an older person and you want to do something to exercise, maybe you like martial arts. Maybe you like ninja stuff or whatever. It don't really matter. You just like cowboys and Indians, or maybe you're a former policeman and you know how to use a stick. Well, why not? Why not just pick them up and just sit in your chair and do this for exercise? You know, I like doing it. Talking too damn much and not exercising, but it's good to talk too. You know, maybe that's how I get. Maybe people might want to watch my stuff. I'll just start doing. Maybe I'll just start like a exercising in the morning, live or something, and get something going like that. It'd be so cool if I could get paid to do something like this and earn a little money, extra money, and maybe even put a little more into it. You know, it would be cool to have your own little business, and instead of having to be on disability, and which that's looking like my reality. You know, which I don't really want that to be my reality. It'd be really cool to be able to be independent and be able to, be your own boss, and you know, and that kind of thing. But life takes you where it takes you, and sometimes you just got to go with the flow of shit, and then as you're going with the flow of stuff, figure out where you're gonna go from there. Sometimes you just going, you flow with the direction it takes. Okay, so I see I'm going there, and you get a little advantage from that somehow. Maybe since everything's changing over to an economy where people are doing stuff like this, well, maybe I can learn too, because certainly a lot of other people are um, doing well from it, and I don't expect to ever do as well as like someone like Tim Pool or individuals like that, although that would be cool as fuck, but I don't expect that out of it. But it'd be really great if I could just make a comfortable living, a living similar to, what I made as a worker, as a construction worker and working heavy machinery. Talking, not paying attention, knock my own damn knife out of my hand. What an amateur. I don't claim to be pro god of Filipino martial arts. I just do it because I enjoy it. And I don't care what anyone thinks, or, oh, your form sucks, or any of that bullshit. I do it for exercising because I enjoy it. And I learn a little as I go. I'm really a Chinese Kempo guy. I've done that since I was a kid. But we do weapons too. We have. I should bring in the common Chinese Kempo weapon. It's more or less a machete. big old aluminum machete I got for practice. And I use a walking stick. And I have a straight sword too. But I do Japanese weapons too, because I have a little bit of experience in Aikido, and I did it for a little while. Aikido and Aiki Jiu-Jitsu, Daituru, and Hakaru Jiu-Jitsu. I did that a little bit. I didn't go very far in really any of them. They were cool. I like those arts, but they're um, too formal for my like. I like the more family like type atmosphere of Chinese martial arts and Filipino martial arts, where like people, it's more like culture. Everyone's bros and shit. Where like the Japanese is more like military, and just no, it wasn't my thing. Even the Aikido, and it just wasn't. I mean, those are great arts. People are cool. It's just I like Chinese Kempo and the Filipino martial arts community. I think they're the best at all in my opinion, you know. But then, you know, those guys are like into things like I'm into too. They like hunting and fishing and hiking and all that kind of stuff. More so than like some of the other communities are into that I see. As I see like a lot of the people that are into the Aikido and the um different, let's just say the different various Daituru Aikibudos that are out there, that tend to seem to attract more professional people, whereas Filipino martial arts, Chinese Kempo stylists seem to attract more blue collar people, and I'm probably more in line with the blue collar type of people, and I probably prefer to be around blue collar. I guess is what I'm trying to say. You know, both are good. You know, I mean, as far as practicality goes, I'd rather do the Filipino or the Chinese Kempo. You know, Chinese Kempo, like the Chinese Kempo that my teacher taught me. You know, we do kickboxing, various boxing, and use the elbows, spinning elbows. It's a lot like Muay Thai, you know, kick and punch like them guys do. Um, do a lot of stuff like karate guys do, you know. Do forearms, you know, on the street. We do forearms to someone's throat, and maybe hit them, or wire the hand to the throat, and then hit them, or something, you know, on the street. But in the ring, you know, of course, it's different. You know, you don't do that kind of stuff to your buddies in the ring. Maybe you might use your forearms to shove them off or push on them, or use them defensively, but you're not like shoving it down their throat and trying to tear their head off. Normally, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes sparring does get a little rough sometimes, but it shouldn't get that damn rough. You know, you shouldn't be trying to kill each other. If you're getting pissed, that's the time that you need to put stop to your sparring match. If you're getting it to that level, you know, of aggression in it. Aggression should be there in sparring, but it should be kept more like a real calm aggression, you know, and you're having a good time with your buddy. That's the best way to do it, I think. But shit, I already got 16 minutes, man. I don't even know if I did my damn. Did I even do 10 minutes? I want to get like a half hour cardio just doing shit like this, just waving my stupid arms. I shouldn't say stuff like that, stupid like that, talk about myself that way. It's not good. But just waving my arms around like this for some cardio, you know, boom. that I get distracted and start talking about crap, and then I'm not paying attention to, and I'm not paying attention to my cardio, I'm not paying attention to my technique. That's fun talking, doing it. It is hard to pay attention to what I'm doing though. I'm just mindlessly putting my, doing these things like you're trying to, rooftops and umbrellas. Ah, isn't that one the rooftop and that one's umbrella? I don't know, I forget. I'm not the best Filipino martial arts guy. I forget what like they have like the Heaven's Gate or Heaven's 8. What are they? I don't even know what half this stuff's called. I know how to do a lot of it because I've been doing it for a long time, but I can't fucking remember its damn names. One of the oddest damn thing is I remember all these stupid Japanese names. I know every technique to every Japanese martial art there is in like Aikido and Judo, and I don't know why I can remember that shit. I even think that way when I think about techniques. I don't think about them in English. I think about them in Japanese. That's fucking weird. But I can't remember any of the names of the Filipino or Chinese martial arts. I maybe a little bit. Some of them. But it's easier. Like Judo and Aikido is, especially Judo, is so good at like on the educational side of the martial arts. So, I mean, that's what it was created for. Of course, it was meant to be taught to kids in school. And it makes sense. So the way they name techniques and stuff, and I know that they're in Japanese, but what the Japanese words mean, they're so simple and they describe the technique so well that it's like, well, why not just call it that? And other people that know Judo or Aikido, they know exactly what you're talking about. Karate guys too, they know the same techniques. They have the same lingo. And karate guys will have, they'll have all the names that are kicks and blocks too. And it's pretty, it's not, it's, I have to admit, I don't really, I know some of the names of some of their stances, but being honest, I don't know what they call their blocks. I know mostly the Aikido and Judo terminology. I've always used it because it's the best way to describe the techniques, really. And it don't matter whether it's a stick technique or knife or you hit someone with the stick. That's your temi. It's your strike. You're entering motion. You're going to crack somebody with your stick, or maybe in a very very serious situation, maybe you might use the knife. And then you throw them down and hit them with the stick some more. It's not that it's not that difficult. And Judo, they use it too. When they teach policemen, they teach baton and stuff like that. So they teach all the same techniques: how to take someone down, how to hit them with the stick, how to make them comply to you using the stick, using arm bars with the stick. How to choke somebody with the stick. Yeah, I like Judo. It's not really that. There's a lot of similarities in there, and they do similar things to, like Filipino martial arts will teach you the same things that Judo will in some cases. But the Filipino martial arts will teach you things that most of the time, Judo won't teach you. Because the Filipino martial arts gets a lot more into weapons, big time. Or most of in Judo, maybe you might do a bokken, a wooden samurai sword, the short one or the long one, or maybe they might do disarms where they disarm with shinai or the bokken. The shinai is what they practice with in kendo. It's a bamboo sword they used to compete with. And sometimes guys will use that, and they'll disarm it and, do different stuff like that. But it's really, there's, in my opinion, there's not that much difference between Japanese Budo and Filipino Budo or Filipino martial arts and the Chinese martial arts. They all traditional martial arts have weapons, grappling, and striking. And usually, and then too, they'll have some type of first aid or healing or something, so you can help people that are hurt, help people that become injured in training, and most modern martial arts are like that too. Most of any ones that are any good, they're going to teach you stuff like that too. All right. Well, there's my old man, crazy old bearded man rant about martial arts and training, and I did a little bit of cardio and filmed it. I guess I'm going to end this video. Please like and subscribe. Peace out. I'm out here in Northeast Ohio and the rest of the world. Have a good day.